1. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. And right before I start the reaction, let me just preface this. This will actually be the second Precure series I'll be watching, since the first one I did check out was Healing Good Precure, for those who are wondering. And as for my thoughts on that, I thought that series was absolutely wonderful in my personal opinion. Thought that animated series kicked a lot of ass. And now I cannot wait to see how Toei are going to follow things up, especially since I actually did a little bit of digging right before the premiere of the series, but apparently I did read up that the main Precure is going to be voice acted by the same voice actress who does Toika's voice from the Miyoko Dreamy series, which I'm actually really pumped up for that, because at least in that specific series, she was a side character. So, I'm actually excited to see her actually gain a lot more of a larger role in a new animated series, especially of the Precure variety. And for some reason, I was actually going to start my reaction earlier, but Crunchyroll's website's actually... Okay, now it's working. Sorry about that. For some reason, Crunchyroll's website... It's apparently... Okay, now I can start the reaction in 1, 0, go! Yeah, for some reason, when it comes to Crunchyroll's website, especially regarding episodes 1, their website sometimes slightly freezes a bit. But now it's finally working. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for this. Whew. Yo, already you can definitely tell that at least the production values here look significantly higher than the production values in Healing Good Precure. Like from the way the clothing was moving when she was pushing her briefcase. Aw, he's looking cute. Aw. Okay, I'm already liking the nice impressions that at least the main character is giving off so far. I'll gotta give it credit there. Since, especially the fact that when it comes to first episodes, best way of showing off. Oh wow, I just noticed, y'all. Crunchyroll doesn't have subtitles. Oh lord! No! It's wrong. Holy fuck, it's wrong. Holy fuck, this shit is So apparently Crunchyroll has the episode so far, but they don't have the subtitles! Crunchyroll, oh shit. Alright, y'all. I might have to actually temporarily pause the reaction, or I might have to actually have no idea. This is off. Because when it comes to Crunchyroll, I've been reacting to their animes for literally 4 seasons straight. I think this is like the first time I actually watch an episode on their site and the first episode doesn't have subtitles. And I'm checking. I know I have the English settings on. Alright, this is, I'm gonna check if they have the Spanish subs. But that is the weirdest shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause the timer because Crunchyroll doesn't have their shit together. I'm gonna see if I can, at the very least... Yeah, even people are commenting too. Crunchyroll doesn't have their subtitles. On the Crunchyroll comments section... Oh, so they have it in Spanish. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! So Crunchyroll has the subtitles in Spanish, it's Espanol, but they don't have it in English. Oh, you Crunchyroll, what do we think we pay you for? We pay you so that you have the subtitles in English, day one. Man, Crunchyroll, why can't you do anything right? Where did my $10 a month go? Do you just use the $10 on flapjacks and strippers. But yeah. Okay, this complicates shit. Yeah, this is a Crunchyroll issue because on the Crunchyroll, there are even people commenting that the subtitles aren't even updated. So, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Because here's the thing. I can react to the episode in Spanish. I can react to it in Espanol. En Espanol America Latina. But here's the issue, though. My primary language is English. If I had to react to it in Spanish, since I haven't really had experience reacting to Spanish, because Spanish is my second language, my reaction will be slightly delayed because it will take me at least a bit longer to process what's going on screen. So this is where it kind of gets tricky. What I could do is I could wait maybe 2 minutes tops to see if Crunchyroll, I could refresh it. I could refresh it for like at least 2 minutes, just see if Crunchyroll is going to put the subtitles on for Tropical-Rouge Precure. And then if they don't have it in English, then at that point, if you want to, you can mention in the comment section whether you want me to actually react to an anime in Spanish subtitles, or I could just wait for the English version. Whenever the hell Crunchyroll decides to actually get off their lazy asses and actually fix their issues. Because, yeah, this is definitely, what a Crunchyroll did is definitely not cool, considering the fact that they do take money and they sometimes do unethical things, sometimes Crunchyroll, from what I've heard of. I'm just astounded at the lack of professionalism. But yeah, I guess while I'm refreshing and trying to get to see if this thing works, I can, I don't know, I guess I could talk about what I felt about Healing Good Precure for those of y'all who haven't seen my reactions to that. I'd say overall, if I were to actually give a personal rating to Healing Good Precure, I thought it was pretty rock solid. I enjoyed it enough to give it an 8 out of 10. Because I thought some of the villains were great, like Batamoto and Dairozen, but some of the villain characters, like, say, Shindone and Gararu, kind of lacked a little bit of build-up. So that's why I limited the rating to an 8 out of 10. And especially since for that specific series, the first bit of the series had high production values, and the last few finishing episodes had high production values, but the middle portions didn't. And they kind of did rush up things involving King Bilgen. So that's why I rationalized my thoughts on Healing Good Precure at the very least as in like an 8 out of 10. Because it just lacked a few elements here and there. To go into like the 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 status tier that I would give a series like, say, Princess Tutu, where that series was like in the super 9 out of 10 tier for me. In case y'all wondering. But overall, though, I enjoyed it. And I think it was pretty timely, too, that Healing Good Precure came out at the time it came out, because you can definitely tell, considering the world was in like a pandemic situation, a series like Healing Good Precure actually fit in with the times extremely well. And that's why I thought the series was pretty good overall, despite a few fumbles here and there. And personally, I know that series had a lot of controversy involving Asumi, where a lot of Precure fans didn't like her that much. I thought Asumi was fine. I thought she was a fine addition. But I could see why someone wouldn't like her that much, because a good amount of episodes were utilized on her. But yeah, that's like the abridged version of how I felt about Healing Good Precure. Now, let me just refresh it again, though, to see if Crunchyroll has fixed their subtitles. Because usually, I also watch all my animes off of Funimation, too. Usually, by the 10-minute mark, official anime streaming services fix their subtitles. I say usually. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you have situations like Funimation where they take 2 hours to fix their subtitles, and I'm like, Funimation, what is wrong with you? But yeah, I remember this happening last season a lot to Funimation, though. It happened to Magatsu Fahrenheit, where it took them like literally 2 hours to add subtitles to its first 2 episodes. Alright, no, the subtitles are not there. Oh, no. Alright, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna do it. If Crunchyroll doesn't fix the subtitles in a minute or two, I'm gonna react to the episode, but I'll be reacting to it by reacting to the Spanish subtitles. F it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do that straight up. I mean, Crunchyroll doesn't leave me much choice. And you know what? I could actually flex my Spanish skills a bit. And if there's anything that feels off, I'll just watch it later on in English subtitles on my own time. You know what? I'm gonna exactly do that. Because honestly, some of y'all have joined me, and I'm not just gonna click off on the video. It wouldn't be fair for y'all that have joined my live stream reactions. So if anything happens, worst case scenario, we can just chalk it off to it's Crunchyroll's fault for not having their English subtitles set in the first day. You know? Which, it's mind-boggling. You would think with the way Crunchyroll and Funimation preach about piracy is wrong, yet they can't fix their shit properly. You would think that they would at the very least have enough common sense to fix their shit. You know? But no, they don't. But let's see though. I'm gonna refresh it just one more time. If not, Spanish it is. I'll still talk in English though. I'll just be reading the subtitles in Spanish already. In the Español Latina Spanish. Which, yeah, I can read it. It's just that the thing about Spanish though is the bigger words. It'll just take me a slightly longer to process what a character is gonna be saying. But you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. No, they're not fixed. You know what? Spanish it is. You leave no choice, Crunchyroll. I'm just watching in Spanish subtitles. Yeah, now two people are commenting too that Crunchyroll doesn't have the subtitles. Yeah. A shame though. Alright. Here it is, y'all. I'm gonna be reacting to, and you know what? After I'm done making this reaction, I'm gonna put in the timestamp specifically where the reaction starts, so that for anyone that comes afterwards, right when their replay option is done, they'll know exactly where I'm gonna be starting the reaction from. But anyways, right before I start my reaction, let me just say thank you very much for joining me, and I'll be starting my reaction to Tropical-Rouge Precure episode 1, and I'll be starting my reaction in, and for those who are wondering, for context, these are the Spanish subtitles, but I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! Alright. You know, honestly, I always loved Toei's logo. You can tell it's high quality, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it kicks a lot of ass, too. Alright. It looks so dang beautiful, too. I mean, already, just with like the line work on the clothing, you can tell that Toei. I feel so bad, man. That's gotta be super painful. I mean, hey, at least there's no bumps on her head. Oh, that's actually pretty darn cute. Aww. Nothing wrong with joining her club either. Hey, it's actually nice to hear all pumped up all about this. Aww. And I love that Natch personality. And she's definitely a contrast from Nodoka. But I mean that in a good way. Nodoka was a good character herself, but I like how she's hyperactive. She's wanting to explore the new areas where she's going to move at. So I already love that. You can already tell just from the first few sequences that she's absolutely outgoing. Oh man, I already love her. Oh my. Aww. That is so damn sweet, little send off. And actually, I think her name Manato is pretty darn cute too. Oh. That's actually a good message to live by, making sure every little thing in life is important. Aww. I mean, with that personality, I don't think she's gonna struggle one bit in being radiant at all. Damn! Okay, she's got the athleticism of an Olympic athlete. Alright. Yo, the opening, yo, I fucking love the opening already. With the dancing, the happy vibes. Oh man, that mascot is so fucking adorable. I have a feeling I'm gonna love that mascot just as much as I love Dorate. Now, y'all know, if for any of y'all that saw my reactions and looking pretty cute, I absolutely adore Dorate. Alright, I like how we're getting the grasp of all their hobbies in the opening. Looking nice. And I especially like the fact that you can tell the ambition in this opening because they're moving multiple characters on screen simultaneously. You know what I'm liking too right off the bat? They're already introducing, well, at least in the opening, that there's going to be 4 Precures. So at the very least, there's not going to be any major disconnect between any of the Precure team members. Because it sort of kind of felt like that in Healing Good Precure sometimes. Like when they introduced Asumi, there was sometimes a disconnect between her and the other 3 girls. Eventually, they patched things up between her and Adoka. But they didn't really do much expanding her relationship with the other girls not named Madoka. So already the openings show me a lot of reassuring signs. Just from the get-go. Tropical-Rouge radiante, motivación al máximo. Kyer-sama. You know, I like the way the title actually sounds in Spanish. Subtitles, anyways. Not that they're speaking in Spanish audio. What the? Oh, damn! I mean, I only hope for her sake they're injured and they're not dead. But hey, you never know. This might be the Precure series that might actually go the dark route. Honestly, I have no idea. And I'm glad I have no idea. That means someone can potentially spoil me. And I'm assuming she's going to come into contact with Manatsu first. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh. That's actually a good question. Oh. I love how already she's materialistic. I think in due time, though, she's going to realize that being the queen ain't all just fun. I mean, I already assume that she already knows that. But I'm pretty sure once she matures throughout the series, she's probably going to realize that it's not going to be as easy as it sounds, though. But I'm kind of already liking... Honestly, I don't think she took that long. I mean, it felt almost instantaneous with her transportation into, like, the human world at the very least. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta admit, the city does look fucking badass. But those... Okay, but those are... But those are just dramatized moments, though, for entertainment. Real life ain't gonna be that intense in most instances. It might in a few exceptions, depending on the line of work you partake in. I mean, hey, she might as well let it go. I know use some risking her life for some lip gloss. I was about to make a joke saying that is pollution, honey. Oh, that's fucking adorable. Oh man, I'm loving everyone introduced so far. The mother is cool, Manatsu is cool, the father is cool. Huh. Actually, yeah, those type of areas are pretty done. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, it doesn't look like a dolphin. Just by the facial structure. Hmm. Malphony, that's a cute little name right there. I wouldn't blame them. I kind of get those animals mixed up too, though. Huh. Actually, pretty dang cool to know, too. Aside from it being in with the dialogue pretty well, it's got somewhat of educational value, too. I dig it. I dig it. I mean, I know you've seen her being too shy, though. Yo, I'm actually surprised she has the durability to want to be swimming around the sewer area, though. Just feels like the steak there would stick on your body for a longest time. Oh, hello, Paella. Hope you're having a fantastic day right now. This is the way she gets all pumped up with a smile to my face. Yo, she's already going gaga over the beautiful mermaid statue. I can't wait to see her reaction once she meets an actual mermaid. Yo, with the way the Pretty Holic is written like it's captured, kind of reminds me a little bit of the Precure logos. Aww. I'm pretty sure she'll find it. She's just gonna need some luck. Or should I say negative luck? Because whichever human she meets, it's gonna probably not. Oh man. I actually like that selfness from Manatsu right there. Okay. Oh, that's fucking cute. I'm trying to have you got stuck in the rock. Ah. I mean, she didn't. Hey, I actually like the mid-credit stuff. It's actually pretty dang adorable. Yo, I like the super fluidness when she's moving her hands arms like that. It looks good. Oh man, that is fucking awesome. Jeez, look at I'm just a train right now with the steam coming out of her nose. Hey, it's only fair. Laura. I'm gonna just call her Laura. I do like how we get characterization from either. We see how much she has like a mightier than thou personality too. Oh, so she's also the type where compliments get you all the way with her too. I do like that slight little bit of greed with her within her though. Oh, jeez. I think in time though, Laura might actually switch her stance and not miss seeing where she came from once enough time passes. That's my gut feeling. I wouldn't necessarily call that magic, but I do call that when it comes to like makeup or adjusting your appearance, it's more like craft, crafty, crafty skills, I should say. I had a feeling she was gonna show in Laura too. Yo, it's like the writers read my mind, or pretty much everyone else's mind. Kind of, I'm assuming anyone that's watching this series probably thought the same thing. To just straight up shortening the mermaid's name to Laura too. Oh. I mean, hey, might as well give it a shot. Although I'm assuming she's not going to be able to open it until Manatu's in danger, though. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I mean, hey, she tried, though. Dang. Hey, that's something I actually like about this series that I kind of had an issue with in Healing Good Precure. I remember in Healing Good Precure when you had Niatron, Peggyteen, and Aberdeen trying to talk around with humans. You never had any sequences where those three mentioned some of the humans they were trying to recruit into Precures. You never saw instances where they were trying to tell them, don't give off our secret. At least here, you can tell. So at least it feels like they're learning from some of their mistakes in Healing Good Precure by having Laura say straight up, don't mention my secret. So already the writing's a lot more. You can tell it's a lot more detailed. Just off of even sequences like that. It just says a lot. And I hope it keeps it up because so far I'm really digging the writing quality right now. You cannot. Oh boy. Oh, this thing looks like. Okay, this thing looks like a badass. I actually like its cutesy little character design. Okay, now it's not cute anymore now that it's throwing those coconuts. Oh, and you know what? I actually love that characterization from Manatsu. Even though she's seen there's a lot of chaos right now, she's still going to try to go there just to try to protect Laura. And I love it. It shows you her bravery. Because aside from showing that Manatsu's extrovert, she's socially active, she's also got that protective instinct too. So already, it's doing a great job of making the main protagonist extremely lovable in my opinion. Yeah, I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna glow until they were in danger. Oh no 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 no. Okay, yeah, that can't be good. Shit, talk about this dude being a savage. I know she should be laughing, but hey, she tried her best. She tried. Damn. I love that forcefulness. Oh, this look adorable. He's just sweaty. Ah. And thankfully, that only looks like a play tap, and not anything more beyond that. Oh, whoa! And she just barely met her for the first time. Damn, now that is truly rad. There, it just shows you the genuineness in Manatsu there. Where she already has that much value in someone that she only met for like a small amount of time. That's actually pretty darn cool right there. Because there are people like that in real life. It's just a rarity, though. Oh, shit! The transformation! Yes! I've been waiting a full week for this. And interesting now, when they say let's make up, they actually kept that in English because I know in Spanish is, I think it's called, I know makeup is maquillaje. So that's interesting how they kept it in English. That specific part, Crunchyroll. I gotta admit, the animation is gorgeous and stylistic too, especially like that final touch with like the hearts motif going on. Especially fits in with Manatsu's personality, considering the love she's got for other people. Aww. That girl is gonna be his doom. That's what she's gonna be. Still like to be telling her to interfere though. Oh, what the, yo, the animation's amazing. How she's utilizing the environment, the wall to dodge the coconut. Okay, yo. Already, like, this fight scene is already kicking the ass of, like, 70% of the Healing of Precure fight scenes. Oh, damn! It looks beautiful! Hell yeah, she did! Damn, she threw that thing like a ragdoll! And that's like her first time in that transformation. I wonder if it's going to be, maybe it's going to give her access to Manatsu's finisher move? Oh. That's actually nice to know. So if she got that motivation, I wonder if it's going to allow Manatsu to unleash some kind of special move eventually. Sort of like how in Healing Precure there was like elemental bottles. Okay, that looks like a stamina drain in a bit. Bullshit. Okay. Actually, like how here they're giving us some power scaling when it comes to like motivation. At least now we know that when it comes to these specific fight sequences, the more motivation the characters have, the stronger they are. And I'm assuming it's going to be the vice versa. If they lack motivation, they're going to be significantly weaker. So I already like this. We're getting power scaling just in like the first episode alone. Okay, when she does her main attack, it looks like she's blowing a balloon. Pretty curious, sunny summer strike. Oh, and again, another English line. They didn't translate this into Spanish. Okay. Go! It looked like a combination of a sun and a nuke. Damn, you just murderized that thing. Yo! Alright, at least they got their energies back. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind if they didn't peace out. Because Manatsu, her power looks like no joke. It's nice to finally get to see Laura actually compliment someone else. And that's a nice character development. At least now she's learning not to... Aww. I like how she asked that question slowly. I actually like this, how she's not all gung ho. She wants to learn more details before getting involved in this rodeo. I actually like that about Manatsu. It's showing you how self-aware she is at the very least. Okay, at least here the main villain actually looks like she's suffering through injuries with the way she's reacting. And at least you're even though we don't know much about the main villain, at least we know that she's got sloth-like traits at the very least. Dance? You know, I would actually try out that dance. If I didn't have headphones connected, I would try it out. I don't know if I can dance, though. You know, fuck it. I'm going to try the dance. For like a bit. Only because the Natsu said it. So I'm gonna do it. Because you requested it, Natsu. I'm going to try this dance, even though I can't dance to save my life. And my dancing is trashed here. Yo, the CGI here is absolutely great too. It's definitely on the level of some of the CG I see on the Love Lift spin-off anime I saw a while back. And it actually looks a step above the CGI I saw in D4DJ, because here the CG qualities actually look like they're on the level of the 2D drawings. And I love how there's multiple backgrounds. Hell, this puts some of the idol animes I'm watching to shame when it comes to CG qualities. It actually puts Idols, which is another idol anime I'm watching, to shame. Okay, you know what? I fucking love the Hindi. Alright, I mean, that's my attempt at a dance, y'all. I'm only doing that once, though. I actually don't mind them actually working out more of the expanding cast. Yeah, the animation quality in episode doesn't look as good, but maybe they're saving their Sakuga for the much more spicier action sequences. That's going to be my guess. But overall, I loved it. If I were to rate this episode straight up, yo, 9 out of 10 caliber. It was absolutely gorgeous. But before I just gush all over the visuals, though, let me just talk about what I thought the episode did really well from a story standpoint. Because for one, at least here you're getting reason as to why the main villains aren't going to necessarily go straight after the neck of Manatsu. And that's something I actually dig, because in Healing Good Precure, when they introduced their main villains, they really never gave us much justifiable cause as to why some of the main villains didn't go after the girls when it was just Nodoka or when their team was weaker. Here, I already love the explanations. They're already establishing Manatsu is super damn powerful that one of them, the major villains, doesn't want to mess with her, and he actually has to escape. So already that's good running. At least here in this series, I'm not going to be thinking, man, why don't all the villains just gang up on our main protagonist? Well, we already saw it here. The power scaling is more towards the favor of Manatsu right now. 2, we already seen the personality of the main villain here. She straight up is lazy as hell, and she likes to just push things off for a different day also. And that's what I'm liking about this episode. You can already tell the writing, it's spot on hell. It also covers its bases because something that I'm also loving too, it's preventing itself from ending up in a situation where someone could wonder, hey, you know what, this looks like an asshole, because no, it doesn't. Now that I've explained straight up that motivation can power someone up, at least here we're going to get reasonable reason as to why, say, a character can look potentially super strong or potentially super powerful. So that's what I thought I did well from a script standpoint. Because aside from all those major explanations, I thought the episode was hilarious as hell. And it was relatable too, because we all have moments where we move away from our hometown. Where even though, yes, as a young person, sometimes anyone will welcome a new perspective, but then afterwards, you kind of have some regrets. I love how it made Manatsu kind of relatable here, because I love how she mentioned the fact that some part of her does think about her hometown sometimes. And that's what I thought the writing was pretty dang spot on. It made it relatable, at least to me, because when I was a kid, I moved around a good amount. Hell, even nowadays I move around a good amount. So at least for me, Manatsu's relatable to that extent. And I thought I did fantastic from a character standpoint. I mean, what more can you ask for from a character like Manatsu? You see, she's charismatic, she's energetic, she socializes a lot. And aside from that, you can see she has all the confidence in the world. And that's what I love about her. It's like, this is a main protagonist I can get behind for all those reasons. And she's absolutely selfless, where she chooses to try to help protect the life of Laura, even though it's up against a creature that's way above her power scaling. And that's why I thought the running in this episode was just so darn amazing. It's like, what is there not to love about this episode? At least in my opinion, I loved essentially almost everything. And that's why I thought it did well from a character standpoint from Monatsu. And Laura too, because with Laura, I actually like her slightly materialistic personality where yes, she actually does want to move up in position. She does want to become queen someday. But I think eventually though, I think the series is trying to set up an arc for her. I think they're gonna try to set up arc where eventually she's gonna realize that being a queen, it's gonna come with a lot of toughness. It ain't just all fun and games because that's what, at least the first episode, that's what it's making me perceive when it comes to Laura. But they did show off some of her positive personality traits because you can see, even though yes, she's helping out because she wants to have the crown someday, she at least is well-meaning. Like when she complimented Manatsu after being helped out by her, or when she was telling Manatsu to run away. And in that moment, she was thinking about other people's lives instead of herself. So even though, yes, it did show some slight narcissism with Laura, I think it made her more layered that way. Seeing that she had some small selfish traits. But it brought it out at the end because he saw her selflessness when she told Manasa to run away so that she wouldn't be in danger. And that's what I thought the episode did a great job in writing her too. I thought she was fantastic. As for Manatsu's parents, they were pretty darn awesome. I actually hope they show the mother at least a bit more because my goodness, she has a bright and shiny personality. I already absolutely love her. So that's why I love the writing. It was phenomenal. The action sequences were amazing because finally you get well choreographed fight sequences, which is something that Healing at Precure only had sometimes. And already here they're doing it instantly in the first episode. So already I'm feeling hyper fucking confident. And they were immensely entertaining. And then aside from the great entertainment Valley had from the action sequences, obviously the transformation sequences looked beautiful. Well, transformation sequence, I should say. And that was something really dang important too, because if Toei's, well, we all know Toei's probably going to have that every episode, but if they're going to rock that every episode, it better look absolutely amazing. And just for the humor's sake, Crunchyroll finally fixed the subtitles and put them in English. Well, thank you very much, Crunchyroll. It only took you like 40 minutes to put the subtitles, but better late than never. But Crunchyroll, please, for the love of anime, have the subtitles ready the first moment Tropical-Rouge Precure Episode 2 airs. And you know what? That's probably what I'm going to do next week. Next week, I'm probably, just to play it safe, since this week I jumped in expecting Crunchyroll not to mess up, but I know for sure next week, when I do start my reaction, I'm just going to first load up the episode in English to see if the subtitles work right before I react to an episode, because now I learned not to trust Crunchyroll, to not give them that much faith. You see Crunchyroll, now I'm going to give you the Funimation treatment, where with Funimation, I just wait it out. I'm going to do the same thing with you now, Crunchyroll, because now I know I fucking can't trust you sometimes. Now I got to actually watch 10 seconds of the episode before I start a live stream reaction. But yeah, all just excited though, the visuals were gorgeous. Because aside from the transformation, the fighting choreography looked great. Just by the creativity of Manatsu utilizing the walls to get extra positioning in the fight scene, towards the facial expressions from all the girls in this episode. The animators, they were masters of their craftsmanship by far. And my goodness, the artwork, it shined. I thought the cities looked unique. And the character designs for even the background characters that don't even matter much looked gorgeous. I was like, wow. Like you can tell here, they went top of the line. And that's why I thought the animation and the artwork were just absolutely fantastic. And now, as the voice cast of themselves, yo! Manatsu's voice actress did a fantastic job, and I gotta give absolute credit to I Ferus. I hope I pronounced your name right. I hope I pronounced her name right because I tried my best, y'all. I tried my best. But Ferus is a name I don't see too common, but my goodness, she did a fantastic job in this series. And I definitely recognize a little bit of her Tokikawa voice from Milko Dreamy. Like, you can tell, like, with some of the shouts, I was like, yes! Man, her voice is just gorgeous. It just, oh, she also voiced Iripidio from Oshiga Budokan. Yo, oh man. I knew she voiced Tokikawa from Milko Dreamy, but I didn't check before the My Anime's profile that she also voices Iripidio from Oshiga Budokan. Man. I mean, I was already hyped for this series, but considering my hype levels in the over 9,000 range, yes! Alright. Alright, I mean, shit. Sold. I'm already sold! Now, before I fanboy the fuck out, let me just say, you know what? I'll bump up my score to a 9.25 out of 10 because you know what? Now, the more I talk about this episode, the more I just find more great things about it. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. Yo, Medley Bloom, if that's the case... Oh, and hello, I hope you're having a fantastic day right now. So, if Healing Good Precure had a weak final battle in comparison to other seasons, then I'm more hyped up for this then. Because already Medley Bloom, it looks like the staff for Tropical-Rouge Precure is already on a whole nother level in comparison to the staff in Healing Good Precure. Because I remember reacting to Healing Good Precure episode 1, and I never felt that in the first episode as confident as I did for Tropical-Rouge Precure. Like, I feel much more confidence in this series just off of the first episode. So that's a great sign. That's good, though, when it comes to the fun and energetic vibes. And I hope it keeps it up because, honestly, it is fantastic. Same Ellie Blue. Man, this episode was amazing. And plus, you have Aifaros as Manatsu. Yes, man. I love her in Milko Dreamy. I absolutely love her voice actress. You know, she was fantastic. No, I also liked the first episode of Healing Good Precure too, Melody Bloom. I liked it, but for Tropical-Rouge, I loved it. So, that's a difference. I don't think it was that Melody Bloom because I've watched a lot of serious Magic Girl animes. I've watched the Madoka Magica series. I've watched Princess Tutu. I watched Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka. I do watch a lot of Magic Girl animes. And I even watched Granbone. And those series were darker and they had much more stronger first episodes than the Healing Good Precure. So I don't think it was serious. I think it was just the way Toei handled Healing Good Precure sometimes. Because here, for Tropical-Rouge, you can tell that they're handling it way better. Like, just off of the first episode. Because aside from that... Oh, I guess it means Melody Bloom that maybe Toei just needs to, like, switch up the writing staff a bit when it comes to, like, them trying to write serious Precure series. But this is a positive sign, though. Especially since near the end of the episode... It feels like the series might actually delve into some darker themes, and you know what? I welcome that. I actually don't mind Precure whenever it had the nice, intense, dark moments when it comes to Healing Good Precure, but I also love the lighter-hearted moments too. So for me, it's a win-win because I love a variety of Magic Girl animes. I love dark Magic Girl animes, but I also love light-hearted Magic Girl animes too. And I love stuff in between because Princess Tutu is one of my favorite animes of all time, and that one was a mix of dark and lightheartedness. And I absolutely love Healing Good Precure too. And I also love Milko Dreamy, which is the most lighthearted Magic Girl anime airing currently, as far as like long-running Magic Girl animes so far. Oh, yo, in that case, I've actually reacted to Princess Tutu Medley Bloom. I just, you know, ironically enough, I uploaded all my Princess Tutu reactions on YouTube. I just haven't put them in public yet. No, you have to watch it. Princess Tutu is the best Magic Girl anime I've ever seen in my life. You should watch it. And I've seen a lot of magical animes. I've seen Sailor Moon Crystal, Healing Good Precure, Tropical-Rouge Precure, Magic Girl Specs of Asuka, Mahou Shoujo Sai. I've seen Granbell, Madoka Magica, Madoka Magico Record. Yes, I recommend Princess Tutu. It is the best magical girl anime I've ever seen. And I missed out all the magical girl animes ever. Oh, and I watched Milk and Dreamy. I've watched loads of magical girl animes, but Princess Tutu is the best among the best. It is the best magical girl anime I've ever seen because in that series, the main character isn't overpowered at all. She's actually, her power level is basic. Even at the end of the series, she's not even the strongest character in the series by far. Oh, and also hello, Mackel. Yes, I've seen Sample Gear. Oh, that's also, yeah, I actually seen Sample Gear. Metally Bloom. I reacted to its final season. If you want, I can link my reaction playlist to Sample Gear. And oh, yeah, I also watched Sample Gear. But yeah, out of all the magical animes I watched though, I still put Princess Tutu above Sample Gear. And I was a major Sample Gear fanboy. By far. Yes, and Princess Tutu, the main character, is not overpowered at all. She, if anything, Tutu, she's like in the middle tier when it comes to power, because in that series they immediately established that some of the side characters are way stronger than Princess Tutu. Because in that series, Princess Tutu, she resolves things through her intelligence or relying on her friends. It isn't just her resolving everything, and that's why I loved Princess Tutu. Because the main character isn't broken, she's smart, she grows, the main villains grow. Like, you actually get depth for some of the main villains, they're not just there. They get layered. That's something a lot of magical girls struggle with. They sometimes struggle to have detailed villain characters. Which one am I pronouncing incorrectly? Was it Sampogear? Then I'm as Ramakio, is it your name that I'm pronouncing wrong? But yeah, Tropica-Teru. Oh, so I'm assuming... Oh, no, I pronounced something right. I think I pronounced it right. At least, if I didn't pronounce it right, then oh shit. I would definitely start questioning my life if I watched something here for years without pronouncing the title properly. Oh, and thank you very much, Michael, for the Japanese pronunciation of tropical, where at least in Japan they pronounce it as Tropica-Rouge. Thank you very much. That's actually a nice little tidbit. And hey, you know what? You learn something new every day. So thank you very much, Michael. And also, when it comes to Sampogear, you say it like some. Okay, so how should I pronounce it then? Because I know when I watched the Sampogear anime, it sounds like the girls just saying Sampogear. So after I watched like the first season, and this is before I did YouTubing, but then I just pronounced it like Sampogear for multiple years. So that's why I pronounced it. And I remember when I was reacting to Sampogear, no one ever corrected me on it for some reason. So that's why I'm calling it by that way, because no one ever told me the correction. But if you have the correct pronunciation for Sampogear, then I'll use that. From now on, whenever I refer to that series, yeah, I'll definitely use that. But yeah, I just thought I'll preface that, though. Oh, Sampogear. Okay. So is it like that? Sampo. Okay, I hope I pronounced it right. Because I love that series. I definitely don't want to pronounce it wrong. Because it's one of my favorite animes series, though, of all time. Like, no doubts about it. I loved every season. I mean, personally, though, the first season's my fave. Oh, I found the playlist in case you ever do want to check out my Sampogear XV reactions. Let me link the playlist in Metally Bloom, or also anyone else that wants to see it. Here's my playlist. I'll link it right now in the live chat. It's Sampogear. Okay, I got it right now. Well, it's multiple years of wiring, though, Metally Bloom. It's going to be hard to change it and to pronounce it. Okay, Simpogear? Like that? Simpogear? Did I pronounce it right? Simpogear? Did I pronounce it right that time? Okay, finally I did it! And here's the playlist. But yeah, no one ever corrected me when I reacted to the Symphogear series though, so... so yeah, that's why I pronounced it wrong for multiple years, because of that. But here's the playlist for anyone that wants to watch my Symphogear XV reactions. There it is. I reacted to all the episodes for Symphogear XV. Not the other seasons, though, because when the final season came out, that's when I started doing anime reactions. But yeah, thank you very much for the discussion, Lily Bloom. It was actually really fun. Now, right before I go, does anyone have any questions? Because in around 2 minutes, I'm going to be starting my Digimon 2020 episode 38 reaction. So does anyone have questions? I can answer them real quick. Whether y'all want to talk more about either Tropical-Rouge, Precure, or if y'all want to just ask my opinion on Healing Good Precure, or if anyone wants me to give you any detailed explanations on Princess Tutu, I could do that, one of those things. Just tell me soon, though, because I'm going to be prepping up my Digimon 2020 reaction, which, for those of you wondering, it's another Toei anime, apparently. So, any questions? Yo, that's awesome that one of them is a doctor. Yes! Thank you for the info on that, Middle Blue. That's true. That actually makes it kind of ironic then, Metal Bloom, that one of them is a doctor. Okay. If that's the case, I'm excited to see him. I can't wait for his first appearance then. And yeah, you're definitely right. That's some nice humor right there, Metal Bloom. Well, it looks like that's it then for questions. Well then, right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Paella, Metal Bloom, and also... Mackle? Oh. Oh yeah, that clip where Hibiki Shine is always absolutely badass. That's one of my... That's always one of the things I love hearing in that specific series. I'm gonna have to check out that clip then later today, Metal Boom, for sure. And again, thank you very much, Metal Boom, for the information and also giving me the pronunciation info on the Symphogear series. Hope you have a fantastic day, Mentally Bloom, and also everyone else. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. Yeah, I agree. Well, credits. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, because fuck yeah, I'm going to be reacting to Tropical-Rouge Episode 2. And hopefully, please, Crunchyroll, have your subtitles fixed next week. Oh, I definitely have to set up my time stamp for my reaction. I'll have to do it in like a few minutes, though, because Digimon... I'm going to have to react to Digimon first, but right after I'm done with Digimon, I'm going to set up my timestamp for the Tropical-Rouge reaction for this video so I can set it up properly. Because I started a bit later. Oh, thank you very much, Metal Bloom. But yeah, for those of you coming in, I started a bit later because Crunchyroll didn't have their subtitles there when I started. But yeah, thank you very much, Metal Bloom and everyone else, and have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.